Urdu. In this way, you have learned in the field of language and literature, Khari Boli and Braj Bhasha language developed. In these languages, prose and poetry were written. Next, a unique language developed that was the mixture of Persian and Arabic uh, in their codes. That was called. On the other hand, the Muslim used a mixture of Persian and Arabic. This language also developed. After that, Urdu language also developed, right? So it was the mixture of Turkish and Hindi language. In this way, 3-4 languages developed. After that, what happened in the field of literature? Historical literature began to write. One famous historian was in that period. He was Ziauddin Warni. He wrote Tarikh-e-Firoza Shahi. Amir Khusro was also one of the most important literary genius of this period. He was not only an outstanding poet, but also a music composer and great historian, right? So in this way, these developments had taken place during Sultanate period. Apart from the Urdu language and the mixture of Persian and Arabic, some other languages also developed. Those were Bengali, Gujarati. Next important event, Bhakti and Sufisms began to use the local languages to preach their teachings, learnings, and in this period, as you know, Urdu also developed as a mixture of Turkish and Hindi. Many Indian classics were also translated. I mean, many Indian books, prose, poetry were translated into Persian, Turkish, and other languages. Have you understood? So these were the development in the field of literature and language. As far as matter is concerned with art and architecture, a special type of architectural style developed in this period that was called Indo-Islamic architecture. Actually, this art was developed by the Indian craftsmen by keeping the Islamic structure or art in their mind. Actually, it was the mixture of Indian and Islamic art of making building. This is also known as Indo-Islamic uh, architecture. Earliest example of this architecture are Qutubi Masjid, that is called Quwat-ul Islam Mosque, that is in Delhi. Qutub Minar also in Delhi. They were constructed by Qutubuddin Aibak, and he was the first Sultan of Delhi Sultanate. So be very careful about the main facts that can be changed into the answer to the question. Name the first Sultan of Delhi Sultanate. Your answer should be Qutubuddin Aibak. Apart from it, Qutub Minar was completed by Iltutmish. No doubt, it was built by Qutubuddin Aibak, but it remained incomplete, and later on, the next ruler of Sultanate period, Iltutmish, completed it. Alauddin Khalji also extended Quwat-ul Islam Mosque and built Alai Darwaja. Actually, these are also the best example of art and architecture under Sultanate period. Have you understood? In Duno box, one fact is given. Khalji wanted to build a minar in front of Qutub Minar, which was to be double of its height, but he could not fulfill his dream because he died at a young age. And this is called Alai Darwaza, that was remained in incomplete state. Now, next important event happened. Many towns and cities were set up by the Sultanate ruler. For example, Firoz Shah Kotla, Firozabad, Tughlaqabad, the famous monument of Tughlaqs in Ghiyasuddin Tughlaq's tomb is the Ghiyasuddin Tughlaq's tomb. It is eight-sided, octagon in shape. It is in the front of Tughlaqabad Fort in South Delhi on Mehrauli, Pokhara. So these are the main developments in the field of art and architecture. If you have any problem, you can chat or you can communicate me when I will unmute you in the last 10 minutes. Now let me to discuss about the question answer, right? Question answer. First, actually, let it be. In simple way, we have to continue. Now, first you see, your question is what? First question is, who, I mean, first answer of your exercise question is Nasruddin. Now, here you see, before assuming office of Sultan of Delhi, Balban was the prime minister of which sultan? Now you have seen here Nasruddin. Next is, which sultan made a successful attempt to free himself from the control of ulemas, right? Who is he? Alauddin, right? Alauddin. Next, which of the following cities was not founded by Firoz Tughlaq? Naturally, Fatehpur. The first ever lady sultan of India, Rajia Sultan, ascended the throne. I mean, when she became the ruler. Now, in 1236 CE, after whom Ruknuddin, his brother, her brother, Ruknuddin. Next, which one of the following statement regarding Firoz Tughlaq is not correct? First, what is the option? First option is he patronized ulema. It is correct, but we have to search incorrect. So second one is incorrect. He exempted the Hindus from paying jizya, right? So these are the answers. I hope you are enjoying. You have no any problem. If you have, you can chat. You can communicate me through the chat box by writing in chat box. So now this is the answer. First, Nasruddin. Second, Alauddin. Third, Fatehpur. Fourth, Ruknuddin. Fifth, Hindus from paying. I mean, I have written incomplete sentence. The complete sentence is what? He exempted the Hindus from paying jizya. Now, I want to test you in the second question. That is related with fill in the blanks. Slave dynasty was founded by dash. This question can come as 1 mark question also, right? This question can come as 1 mark question. Who founded the slave dynasty? Kutubuddin Aibak. Second, dash founded the new city of Agra in. Who founded? Yes, Sikandar Lodi. In which year? 1506 CE, right? I mean 1506 CE. Next question is, Ibrahim Lodi was defeated by dash in the battle of dash in dash. What will be the correct answer? Yes, Ibrahim Lodi was defeated by Babur Second, in the Battle of, yes, Panipat. And third, 1526, I mean 1526 CE. Next question is, Hindu society was divided into or based on caste system. Based on caste system. Next is, India's foreign trade was carried by on both by sea and land. Next question is, Dash was the writer of Tarikh-e-Firoza Shahi, Ziauddin Barni. So these are the correct answers of your exercise. And you are giving the correct answer also. Very good. Shivangi Mittal, Pragati, Shatrik, you are not giving. Shivangi has given, Pragati, Abhishu Bhardwaj. Please give the answer. Present, don't write present absent. Okay, don't write present absent. Here, your videos, sign and your names are coming. Now, next is what? Next is regarding the match, the following. You'll know it very well. First, what is the first answer of the question? Alauddin. Related with whom? Yes, Alai Darwaja. Next, Taimur will match with which one? Yes, Samarkand. Next, Muhammad bin Tughlaq. Yes, Juna Khan. Next, Quat-ul-Islam Mosque will correlate with whom? With Qutbuddin Aibak, because he has built it. Next है Muhammad Ghori. Fought against whom? Prithviraj Chauhan. So this is the correct answer here. It is reflecting on your screen. Alai Darwaza. Right? Okay. Are you listening to me through chat? You inform me. Are you listening me? Am I audible? Yes, very good. Thanks, thanks. Now, this is the answer. Alauddin related to Alai Darwaza. Taimur related to Samarkand. Muhammad bin Tughlaq, Juna Khan. Quat-ul-Islam, Qutbuddin Aibak. Muhammad Ghori, Prithviraj Chauhan. So this type of question can be raised in the form of 1 mark or short questions or MCQ. Now next question is, name the literary gems of Qutbuddin Aibak's court. Dear student, I was not trying to prepare this type of hints for your answer because all the answers are clearly asserted in the slides or explained in the slides, right? Explained in the slides. So please take help of your slide and answer all these questions, right? If I will give you the questions, you will not be laborious. You will not go through the books as well as the online class video. Everything is clearly written. You can write. For example, I am giving you some hints. Here you see. First question is what? Name 2 literary gems of Qutbuddin Aibak's court. Here in your slide also given Hasan Azmi and Mubarak Shah, right? Next is when and between whom was the first battle of Panipat fought, right? Answer is in 1100. I am sorry. Here first battle hai, it is Tarain. Now, This is wrong. This is wrong. This is related with the Battle of Tarain, right? Actually, Battle of Panipat was fought between Ibrahim Lodi and Babur. Okay, between Ibrahim Lodi and Babur. So this is incorrect answer here. Your answer should be Babur fought against, right? Here, erase it now. It will be what? In 1526. In 1526 CE, बाबर बिटवीन किसके किसके बीच हुआ था? बाबर एंड between Babur, I'm sorry, between Babur, in capital letter I am writing, between Babur and Muhammad Gori, not Ibrahim Lodi, right? Between Ibrahim Lodi. So correct answer is Ibrahim Lodi. Okay. Second question is what? In 1526, between Babur and Ibrahim Lodi. Have you understood? So this is the correct answer. The first battle of Panipat took place in 1226, 1526 CE between Babur and Ibrahim Lodi. Between Ibrahim Lodi. Is it correct? Next is name any two. What? Name any two four social evils prevalent in the Hindu society during Sultanate period. There are many. There were many social evils, but here only four are written as per the demand of question. You will write these social evils were sati system, child marriage, then on widow remarriage, and education. Now, next is mention four items which were exported from India. So rice, spices, indigo, textile, so and so forth. बस इतना ही लिखना है. Four demanded, four you have to write. Next, name two sultans who kept ulemas away from administration. You have already studied. Those they were Muhammad bin Tughlaq and Alauddin Khalji. So this is the answer. This is the first and last type of hints for your question answer. You will have to prepare your answer in your own words by the help of books and the slides of the PPT that is given you in the slides of online class video. You must have to keep the link saved, right? Save the link, and whenever you want to see it in course of writing answer or study, you will watch it and you will understand. You will be in better condition to make out all the facts in proper way. So this is now next is this section. Actually, this section I have left many questions knowingly because all these are explained and everything is written in the slides and books also. So please go through the books and slides and you will learn. Is it clear? First is what? Describe the administrative reform made by Iltutmish to strengthen his hold on Delhi Sultanate. So you will write. You can write other sentences also, other points also. Here some hints are given. He organized Chaliha, that was a group of 40 Turkish novels. Actually, it is written in short. How will you write in complete sentence? I am telling you the process or method, uh, techniques. You will write, Iltutmish organized a group of 40 Turkish novels to rule the country smoothly. In this way, you will complete. Next, he divided the empire into iqtas. Iqtas were known as province. Provinces were known as iqtas. He divided empire for the better administration. Next, he introduced silver coins, tanka, and copper coins, beetle. Next, he patronized art and literature to bring development, and he made Delhi his capital to keep his kingdom safe and to control in good condition. So these are the answer 5 points of 1. Actually, these are the examples. A teacher should not give the ready-made answer. Here I am giving you the hints. You can write these answers in your own words. This is the example, demo, to show you how will you prepare your answer by the help of books and the PPT or slides or the online class teaching. Now next question, second question is what? Balban was a strong and capable ruler, right? How will you write? He suppressed all the oppositions of him. You can write in your own words also. He subdued, broke down all the attempts of his opposition or enemies or protesters. Next, he created the sense of obedience. I mean, people began to obey the instruction of the king by their heart. So he created the sense of obedience and patriotism, I mean love for nation, kingdom in public. Next, he ended the power of Chaliha. That was the group of 40 Turkish novels established by or founded by, organized by Iltutmish. Next, he believed in complete justice. I mean, he was ready to provide justice, न्याय, सबको देने के लिए he always was ready. Next, not spared any wrongdoers. I mean, those who were culprits, wrongdoers, गलत करने वाले. He did not spare him. He did not leave him without giving the punishment. I mean, such wrongdoers were punished severely so that no one could dare to do such things. Next, he maintained the discipline and order in his darbar, and there were no one dared to talk or laugh without the permission of Sultan Balban. Right? In this way, these actions were taken to make himself a strong and capable ruler by Balban. Is it clear? Now, third question is what? Economic. देखो ये मैंने स्लाइड से ही आपसे लिया है, ये दिखा रहा हूं कैसे स्लाइड्स में मैंने आपको आंसर, क्वेश्चन बेस्ड आंसर डिस्कशन मैंने किया आपको, because our method to discuss all the points is based on question answer pattern. 5 points minimum you have to write. He fixed the maximum retail price of goods. He set up the grain stores and rationing system. He had set up different markets for different goods for the convenience of the customers. Next, severe punishments were given to the cheater sailors. Next, to maintain law and order in action or in proper way in a market, he appointed the market controllers. And next is he reformed the land revenue system, I mean 50%. Is it clear? Now, my dear student, knowingly 2-3 questions I have left, right? So that you can do practice at your home. Both the links today's online class link will be given to you through the Snap homework just after the end of this class. And rest links you have. Go through the lesson in the book also and watch online video online class video of previous days, and you have to prepare rest to state the reforms and question number 4 and 5. Okay. May the 5th question be longer one, but do not write more than 2 lines for each project. 5th question is what? Describe Muhammad Tughlaq's project which failed. So 3 projects were there. First, transfer of capital from Delhi to Devgiri. Second was imposition of tax in Goa. And third, to introduce silver coins. I mean circulation of silver coins. I mean token coins, token currency. And all these 3 projects were again cancelled by him because all these were failed. About this matter you have to write. And next question 4 question is very simple. Firoz Tughlaq's which actions were taken to redress the grievances of people. In the slide yesterday, I have, or day before yesterday, I have discussed very extensively and elaborately, and it is also written in page number 102 under the topic of Firoz Tughlaq. Now, in the second paragraphs, when you will go through the second paragraphs, you will find such answers. So please prepare by yourself. Now let me to close it. And today again, I am giving a link. You try to open it and give the answer. Okay.